All right. Good morning, everyone. I had a little bit of a technical difficulties to get everything going, which just realized. Give me a second, just to make sure that the stream is. There we go. All right, so it's solid. Perfect. All right. My name is Malin, and it's Saturday, so it's follow the Yogi, and I'm sort of coming from the Ashtanga background. So for those who have not taken my class before, you will see that I follow a lot from the Ashtanga tradition. But I like to call it like an Ashtanga vinyasa because it's not rigid. Today we're going to be playing with both inversions and backbends. It's funny, so I was having this conversation with a student, and I was talking about backbends, and she goes, "Oh, I don't like backbend. You know, I don't like them." And I said, "I know you don't. Neither do I." And I do feel that the more that I practice my backbend, I feel better. My back feels better. Everything feels better, even though that it is this. When I'm in them, I really have to find the effort to get into it, but also I have to ease into it at the same time. And that goes with anything that we do in the practice. So it's super important that you listen to your breath. It is going to be an advanced practice. Again, you need to listen in to see where you're at and practice safely. So if you know that there would be a posture that is not for you, just leave it out. Just take a modification. You don't have to necessarily do everything that I say. It's just suggestions to where you can go and play. Okay, so let's come into a seat. I also have a chat on. So if you have any questions, you can just type a chat, and I can see if I can respond to them. If you are practicing with me live. So come into a seat, close your eyes, listening back into your breath. Really know that you have this energy field around your heart, so that you will feel the calmness. Throughout the practice, I'm going to try to expand this energy field, this calmness. I sort of always imagine this as a white light. It radiates out from my heart. It becomes bigger around me. I listen to the breath. Already I'm feeling the nervous system is calming down. And take your hands to your heart. Start to clasp with the sound of Om. Take a breath in. Bring your hands back onto your knees. Transition to the Ujjayi Pranayama. Sealing the lips, breathing in and out through the nose. Engage the pelvic floor for your Mula Bandha and draw the navel to the spine. Udayana Bandha. Open up your eyes. And then just make your way into child's pose. Come into all fours. Keep your knees wide, shift back. Walk your hands out in front of you. Breathe. Try to lift your armpits and roll them in a little bit so you already start stretching into the shoulders. Broadening your shoulder blades. Inhale, come up to all fours, tabletop. The first few, we're just going to take regular cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round. Chin to chest. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, round. Last one. Come into your neutral spine, flip your palms around, fingertips towards your knees. Same thing, cat-cows, 3 more. Feel how you're broadening over the shoulder blades, stretching into the front side of your forearms. Come back into neutral and then bring your fingertips pointing forward, maybe taking a seat onto your heels for a moment. Circling your wrists out. Interlace your hands, roll your shoulders open, lift your gaze. Keep the chin away from the chest. Breathe. And exhale, release, come back into all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe pedal your feet out. Stretching calves, hamstrings. Make sure you're pressing into the hands, fingertips spreading wide, grounding firmly into the entire hand. Mula Bandha, Udayana Bandha. Inhale, lift your heels, walk your feet forward, forward fold, Uttanasana. And just hang here. Bend your knees, look between your legs. If you would hold on to your elbows, and then just swing your arms back and forth. And sway from side to side. Take big swings. So getting the stretch into the low back, the outer part of your hip, hamstrings. And then release your hands to the mat, bend into the knees, roll up. Coming in to Samastitihi. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet into high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Heels are reaching back, 5 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Feel your heart moving towards the toes. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Inhale, lift the heel, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Exhale, Samastiti. One more time. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale for one. Legs are strong. Exhale for two. Try to hide your heels behind your toes. Exhale for three. Exhale for four. Exhale for five. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up and over. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale for one. Exhale for two. Exhale for three. Exhale for four. Exhale for five. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, float your feet forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Exhale, hands by your side. Samastiti. Last time, inhale, arm reaches up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale for one. Exhale for two. Exhale for three. Exhale for four. Exhale for five. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee to the chest, come forward. Round your upper back and dome your upper back, that's what I'm trying to say. And then bring your heel to the butt, look towards your left thigh, and breathe belly in, 5, 4. Really pressing the mat away from you, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest, step your foot through between your hands, lower the knee down. Coming into Anjaneyasana. Try to really lower that. We're going to try to bring that left hip down to start with. See how it feels. You should start feeling a stretch up into the belly, the psoas. And then bring your hands up. Take your hand to the low back for a moment. Belly in. Feel your low rib knits in as well. Here it comes. 5 breath. Arm comes up. Gaze towards the thumbs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hand comes down, shift back, Ardha Hanuman. Fold over the front leg. Belly in for 5, 4. Draw your hip back. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come forward, frame your foot, tuck the toe, lift the knee, step your left foot next to your right, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up and over. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders open, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, fold. Look between your legs, and then move the shoulders away from the ears for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift them. Exhale, plant your hand, left foot or right foot to the back of the mat, and then lower the knee down. Again, we stay here, pressing into the top of the foot. Trying to open it up into the hip flexor. You can come up. So you should be starting feeling the stretch. Feel how you pull the low ribs in, arm comes up. Lift the gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down, shift back, half split. 5 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Realize I changed direction. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Come forward, frame your foot, tuck the toe, lift the knee. Step your foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Butt sticks up. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg up. Nice and high. Exhale, knee to the chest. Come forward, dome your upper back. Squeeze your heel to the butt. Look towards your right toe for 5. Belly in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen 3-legged. Exhale, step it through, knee comes down. And then from here, you're just going to bend your right knee. And you're going to reach your left hand. So you're going to bring your foot in. So already you're starting getting into the quad. You twist your chest open a little bit. Stretching into the back. We breathe. 5, 4. You keep the toe and the knee in the same direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shift back half split just for a moment. Fold over and then shift forward. Tuck the toe, lift the knee, right foot next to your left. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, interlace other thumb on top. Lift your heart. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Take the hands down, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your hand, left foot to the back of the mat and take your knee down. Right, again, we're just going to take the right hand, reach for the left foot and bring it in with twist the chest open. We breathe. 5. Sink the hips down, toes forward. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shift back, half split. 1 breath. Inhale, come forward, tuck the toe, downward facing dog, right foot next to the left. Inhale, come high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Left knee comes down. But this time you're going to rise up. Maybe you want to put a padding under your left knee. You're going to bend the knee. Take your hand and interlace them around your back foot. Shift your hips forward and then lift the chest. Here we go. 5, 4. Keep pressing the foot into the hand if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shift back, one breath, half split. Inhale, come back forward, tuck the toe, lift the knee. Left foot next to the right, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, interlace your hands. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold. We breathe, 5. Move the shoulders away. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hand down, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hand, right foot steps back, take the knee down. Here we go, we rise up. This is where we start. We knit the low ribs in again. We bend the knee, we interlace your hands. Round your ankle, the foot, you can use the strap. And then lift the chest, press the foot in. Hips are sinking down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shift back, half split. Inhale, come forward, frame your foot, step your left foot next to your right, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Come forward and up for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, shoulder and upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Make sure you're breathing Ujjayi breath. The drishti is completely internal. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands by your side, Samastiti. Surya Namaskar. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Virabhadrasana 1, right foot forward. Inhale, takes you up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left foot, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come down onto the forearms. And breathe. 5. Pressing into the hands, forearms, hearts to the toes. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come back up onto your hands. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, come forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Samastiti. Exhale, knee comes down, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Inhale, Vira 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Come back down to your forearms, 5 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Exhale for 4. Exhale for 5. Come back up onto your hands. Inhale, lift the heels and bend your knees, step forward. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend the knees, inhale, chair. Samastiti. Last time. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right foot forward, inhale, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward, inhale, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Come down to the forearms. And breathe. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Come to standing Samastiti. Take your feet hip width apart, hands to the hips. Inhale, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, fold. Padagustasana, peace fingers around your big toes, lift and lengthen, belly in. Exhale, fold, look between your legs, chin to the chest. Shift weight to the balls of the feet for 5. Use your arms 4. Lift your kneecaps 3. 2. And 1. Lift and lengthen. Let go of the big toes. Padahastasana. Slide your feet under or hands under the feet. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. We breathe 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lift up and lengthen, and then let go of your hands. Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Good. From here, we're going to take, you got options. You can just come into Utkatasana right here and hold it for 5 breaths, right? That's what you're practicing. Otherwise, option number 2 is to come into Utkatasana, either up against the wall or you're floating, right? So you tuck up and coming into an upside down chair pose. 5 breaths, and wherever you are, you're going to vinyasa out of it. Take your time. Come through your vinyasa. And breathe. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Heel to arch alignment. Inhale, rise up. Here we are, Virabhadrasana B, standing series. And we get shoulders over your hips, come deep down. And breathe 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Straightening out your front knee, reach forward, exhale, Utthita Trikonasana. Another 5 breaths. Make sure you're lengthening. Legs are strong. Come back to the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down. Inhale, rise up. Come back into Virabhadrasana B. Chitta Parsvakonasana. Take your hands outside your right foot. Right, you're going to try to move the knee into the arm. Bring your left arm up and over. Twist the chest open. Pull the heels together. Belly in. Look towards you. 5. Pressing into the bottom hand. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look down. Left hand to the hip. And then move your left foot in. Take your hands in front of you. And then come forward. So we're starting in Ardha Chandrasana. Try to stack the hip open. Maybe you're bending your knee. Ardha Shavasana. Oops. Let it go. Extend your foot to the back. Bend into the knee. And then step up. Coming into Prasarita stance. Turn the toes in. Lift your arms. Exhale. Hands to the hips. Lift the gaze. Exhale. Fold. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Exhale. Fold. Move the hands back in line with your heels, chin to the chest. Press into the outer parts of the feet, activating the thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands under the shoulders, lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands to frame your right foot, heel to heel alignment. Hips are squared. Fold over the front leg and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and lengthen. Paritta Trikonasana, hands inside, outside of your right foot, right hand to the hip. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, you start twisting, floating top hand up. Breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hand comes down. Option, standing split. 5 breaths. We'll take it up into handstand again. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana. Check in with alignment. Pull your heels together. Relax the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening your front knee. Reach forward. Exhale, hitch at your hip. Utthita Trikonasana. Hold the top hand up and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Virabhadrasana B stance. Prasva Konasana. Take your hand down. Reach your arms up and over. Opening up. Feet are strong. Shift the gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rest. Come back into Prasarita stance. Exhale, interlace your hands. See variation. Roll the shoulders open. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Strong legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands from your left foot. Step your right foot in heel to heel alignment. Square your hips. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift up. Right hand inside, outside. Parita Trikonasana. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, you start twisting. Back to the breath. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, hand comes down. Again, either standing split or your hand stand, whatever you prefer. 5 breath and then vinyasa. Take your time. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your knees down to the mat for a moment. And then walk your hands forward, keeping your hips over your knees. Sink the chest down, roll your armpits down. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come up for a moment. It's getting really dark in here. It's like rain is coming. All right. Option, I like to hold on to the mat myself. We're going to come back into puppet pose. You can do that same variation we just took. Or you hold on to the mat. Bring your chest down. Only if your boobs, men and women, touches the floor and you look between your legs. Hold on to the mat, tuck the toes, and then lift the knees up. So this is intense puppet pose. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your knees down, and now walk your hands back. Shift into child's pose. Bring your arms towards your arches. Round your back a little bit. 5. You're still breathing. Make it active. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way back into downward facing dog. And breathe. Make sure the Ujjayi breath is there, the bandhas, the gaze is inwards. You listen to what your body tells you. And you're going to jump
through, where you're going to take your left foot outside your left hip, right foot comes forward, or you just bring your knees down and transition into the seat. So here we go. Take that calf muscle and see if you can externally rotate it. You can sit up onto blocks if you like. Press in to the pinky edge of the foot. Hands behind you. Bend your right knee. Inhale, lift, and then do a little tuck. Come down to the forearms. You can keep going. You're all the way down. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend your right foot out in front of you and have an internal rotation into that left thigh. Again, you can sit up onto block, especially if the knee bothers you. And exhale, fold. We can move into Chaturanga, Mukha Pada, Paschimottanasana. Keep the side bodies long. We breathe. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Bend your right knee again. Take your hands to the inside of your right thigh. And you're going to, if you can, take the knee. It's not working for me. So I like to cross it over a little bit. So I bring my knee as high up to the armpit as I can. I lean into my hands. I try to snuggle everything in. So I turn into this little ball. This arm is free. I lean forward. Lift my foot. Kapotasana. Jump back. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time when you jump through, right foot outside your right hip, or you just transition however you please. Then bend the knee. Inhale, sit up, do a little tuck. Again, you can use a pillow or anything to sit up. If it bothers you, you keep going. Be mindful to where you go. When you have that sweet spot, you breathe for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And then inhale, come all the way up again. And then take your hands to the inside. Again, we go to Kapotasana on the other side. So curl into that little ball. Jump back. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bring your arms to the long side of the body. Look straight down. Inhale, lift up, Shalabhasana. Reach your fingertips back if you can, feet together. Look straight down. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Plant your feet, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Exhale, lower down. Shalabhasana, variation, untuck the toes. Interlace your hands. You know, you're going to interlace. You're going to turn your right, you're going to cross your right wrist over your ankle, and you're going to press the palms together. And then you're going to reach the hands back, lift the chest and feet for 5. 4. 3. 2. and 1. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands underneath the shoulders, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank, lower down. Untuck the toes. So this time, I'm going to take left wrist over your right. Palms together. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down. Hands underneath the shoulders, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into a high plank. And then lower down onto the belly. So option here is to do Ardha Backbend. So you come up onto your forearms and then do 1 foot at a time. So I'm going to show you the grip. You're bending your knee. You reach your hands. You take the hands to the insides. You hold onto the arch. The thumb is straight up. I take my thumb onto the knuckle of the big toe. And now I rotate my elbow up. Right? Just like that. So this might be the, you ain't going to fly. Or you bring your knuckles forward, bringing the foot outside. You square the shoulders. You can even press up onto that hand. All right, you can stay there. Let's do that. Let's do Ardha Backbend. It felt good. All right, we breathe wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower down if you lifted your forearms. And then we're just going to switch. So whatever leg you didn't take, obviously. Hands to the inside. You hold to the arch if you can. And you can bring it in. You can flip it if you have it. Here we go. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Good. Extend your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Then from here, start rolling up. So we're going to go to the wall. We're going to take a puppet pose. So let me see. I'm going to turn. Am I doing it right? Yes. All right. See, I got this little thing. I can adjust the camera. All right. So we're going to take the hands so you can see me, right? Good. We're going to take the hands up against the wall. And then from here. So the feet will stay under your hips. You're going to get your chest up against the wall. And you're going to slide down. Right, I'm actually going to go back because I have that control in the way. Right? Now you're going to have to look at my butt. Right? So you bring the chest down, you look between your hands, and you slide your butt down. Right? So you're coming into a puppet pose onto the wall. We take 5 breaths. And then make your way out of it. Good. So now we're going to come back. Again, you can use the wall. We're going to take Pincha Mayurasana. So you can kick up your feet. So that's from your forearms. So you come down onto the mat. Onto the forearms, you chuck your toes, you lift your knee, and then you float your feet up. We're going to take 5 breaths just in regular Pincha. Just straight up and down. Either floating your feet up against the wall. Take your feet down and come into child's pose for a moment. Now we're going to move the mat to the wall again. So we're going to come into Hollowback position. Right. So you're going to come up. You're going to put your butt against the wall, and then you're going to sink your booty down. So you have to be a little bit away from the wall. Right. So I will come up. If you can do this without the wall, you feel free. Right. You're going to come up. Oh, I'm a little bit too far away. I come up, and from here, I'm putting my butt to the wall. And I breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, and the ball, and then come out. Child's pose. And then come up and take a seat. So we're going to do the same thing. This time I'm actually going to take it the wall because I have that control of it. We're going to do the same thing, but with a handstand. So you're going to come up against the wall, stack your shoulders under your hands, and take the butt to the wall, and then drop the butt down. So you're coming into Hollowback, handstand. It's the same thing. You'll be a little bit away from the mat, from the wall, depending on obviously how deep your back bend goes. You come up, you are, take your butt and drop it. I need to be further away. Here you go, butt to the wall and drop. And then come down, back into child's pose. Take a moment. And then come up and lie down onto your back. Unless you really feel like you want to do a Setu Bandha Sarangasana bridge pose, go ahead. Otherwise, I think that our back should be pretty open. So we're going to go straight into Urdhva. We're going to take 2 of them. All right, let's do 3 of them in 5 breaths. So hands in line with your shoulders, and then inhale, press up. And then come down. Take a moment. Move your hands back. Number 2. Tuck your chin, lower down. Walk your hands back. Last one. Come up. And then lower down. Put your knees into the chest. And then come up into a seat. So Baddha Hasta Shirshasana. So we're going to take 5 breaths in headstand. Okay, bound headstand. From there, if you can, you're going to flip your feet over. So you're coming back in to is Parvata Dandasana. I think that's what it's called. Viparita Dandasana, which is a back bend where you interlace your hands behind your back. If you feel that you don't want to do that, take 5 breath in headstand. You come down, so you will transition this way. So you come up into Urdhva prep. You're going to put the crown of the head to the floor. There you go. And then you interlace your hands behind your head, and then you walk your feet forward, push the heart to the back of the mat. And there you have it. Or you come in through headstand, right? 2 different variations. We just practice safely. So again, you can use the wall if you prefer. So when you're ready, you just make your way into it. Just need to get my hair out of the way. It's not in the way. All right. So if you know you're going to flip over, it's good to maybe be at the back of the mat. Take it up. You either come down and take it in from Urdhva Dhanurasana, or you take your feet behind you and drop back. Press into the forearms, walk your feet forward, wave your feet together, and then press into the feet, move the heart back. 5 breaths. You either come back down, and maybe you can kick your feet over. And take a child's pose. All right, so come back to downward facing dog. All right, if you want to, you can grab a strap with you. All right, so we're going to take Ekapada Rasha Kapotasana. So the first one, we're just going to fold forward, stretching into the hips. And then you can stay there. You can do mermaid or Ekapada Rasha Kapotasana with or without your strap, whatever you prefer. Your back should be open forward. All right, so take your right foot forward, take your shin thigh, sit bone comes down. All right, you can prep yourself up. Make sure the foot comes straight out of the hip. You breathe, and then you start folding forward as much as you can. And then maybe come up onto the forearm. So you stay right there, take more breaths right there. You will bend your left knee and you take your foot to the outside of your foot. And now here comes that rotation again in the shoulder. I got too sweaty. You use your strap if you have one. You can do mermaid, wherever you choose to be. Then eventually you let it go. Tuck the toe, lift the knee, and then just come back. Make a Padarasha Kapotasana, left side. Take it down. Put yourself up. And find that sweet spot, and then you fold.
All you can hear is just
And then inhale, come up, Ekapada Rasha Kapotasana again. Either without your strap or just stay mermaid, wherever you choose to be. And then let it go. Come back into downward facing dog. Take your knees down to the mat. Again, always going to be options. I'm going to move my mat to the wall again. So if you know that the full Kapotasana pose is not your thing, we will take Ustrasana. Okay? You just standing onto your knees. You can do this up against the wall. So you bring your knees close to the wall and you press your pubic bone in. You take your hands to the back. You lift through the sternum. You reach for your heels. Keep pressing. And there you are. All right. So you take 5 breaths, as many as you like. If you are practicing the full Kapotasana, I like to do this with the blocks. So the first block I put up against the wall. The second block, I make it look like a T. Does that show? Let me see. They look like this, up against the wall. Perfect. So from here, you will take the big toes to line up with that the T, like the top one. Right? Knees point forward. Belly in. You will start with your hands to your heart. Right? You're going to lift through the sternum and you're going to reach back. Am I doing this right? The other way. No, it's not. It was the right way. All right, and you're going to reach. And maybe you can reach for the T that comes out, all right, with your hands. Or you will take your hands to the wall and press in wherever you are. Remember, this is a huge deep back bend. The one I always request when I'm in class. All of the yoga, right? So take your time and breathe. Lift through the heart. Legs are strong. Come up. Maybe a child's pose. Take your time. And then we're just going to counter with a handstand. So you're going to take your hands up against the baseboard. And you're going to get flat up against the wall. And you're going to flex your toes, chin to the chest, belly in, and then you're going to look towards your toes. I'm going to go over here actually. This is a more solid wall. And then come down into a seat. And then bend your left knee, step your right foot over Ardha Majandrasana. Right hand behind, inhale left arm, and then hook your elbows. You can either stay here or you hold on to the arch. You sit up tall, exhale, twist. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, all right, and then we switch. We'll just do the other side. Hand behind, hook your elbow. Again, you can be here, you can spread your arm, whatever you did on the other side. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Now from here, you're going to take your left foot outside your right. Either foot to the inside, And you're going to twist to the right like that, or take your foot into your hip crease. Another twist a little bit into the hips as well. Both feet are grounded. Hand comes under or onto the knee. You sit up tall. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, and then release. And let's just do that. So if you have any questions, if you're on with me live, you can just type them and I can see them. Maybe I can answer that. But to the inside or the outside, that's the beauty of doing the class live. I just realized they brought on this chat on the YouTube channel. Take your left hand behind, maybe. Maybe sliding the hand or hold on to the knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, let it go. Extend your feet out in front of you. Feet are flexed. Hold over the leg, Paschimottanasana. Another 5 breaths. Inhale, come all the way up, open up your legs. Kapotasana. Make sure the toe points forward, legs are engaged, and you're to the front side of the sit bones. And exhale, you fold. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up. Konasana. Soles of the feet together. And you sit up tall. And fold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up. You can come into Sukhasana, half lotus, full lotus. So we're going to take, on our own, 10 Ujjayi strong breaths. Right? Come into whatever comfortable seat you have. Right? Take the tops of your hands to the knee and connect the index finger and your thumb, and make the other 3 fingers nice and engaged. Now close your eyes, feel the bandhas. Breathe in. Exhale. Keep going on your own. Open up your eyes, take your hands by the side. Lift up. Here we go. And breathe. Let it go. Either release your lotus, you can flow through. Step it back, vinyasa. upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then take your feet through and lie down onto your back. Let go of your breath. Just be still for the last few moments. Shavasana. Be ready to come out of Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch out long. Move the knees to the chest. Come into a seat. Sit up tall. Listen back into the breath. One last time. And come back to the space, to the heart. Check in with your energetic field. Clear. White light. It's just radiating around me. Moving crazy further away. Feel stillness and feel calmness. Take the hands to the heart. Let's end the class with the sound of Om. Take a breath in. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. If you have any questions, you can just put them in the chat. Give it a few moments. If not, we have a beautiful day and a happy Mother's Day, everyone to all the mothers out there. All right. Thank you.